It's Sipping with Sue time. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Cheers, you guys. TGIF. We are chatting with real people doing real things extraordinarily. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And of course, if you haven't gone over to my YouTube channel, please go on over there, head on over, subscribe, and hit the bell to get all of the latest content as soon as it is uploaded. I am so happy and so grateful to end this week with this beautiful, amazing woman. Laura, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, for sure. Cheers. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
So I filled up my glass, and it's now there's no, it's a Guinness bottle, so there's like no nice foam or anything. But I love my stouts and I love my beer, but it's a little glass, and so I'm like, I hope I don't spill it. But cheers, and I love your shirt. Thank you so much. I absolutely love it. So you guys, we are welcoming the very talented and amazingly beautiful Laura Garza. And for the folks that are joining us and that don't know you, can you tell us just a little bit of your background and get folks acquainted with you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm Laura Garza. I met Sue at Our Lady Guadalupe. I am a mother, a wife. I have the best husband in the whole world who is very supportive. I have two children, a daughter and a son, a 28-year-old daughter who's in the Coast Guard. Yay! She's
Oh,
doing
very good.
really well. Her next goal is she's going for diver. And my son, who's 24.
Oh,
And
awesome. Well, thank you. Thank her for her service. That's
yes,
amazing.
yes, pray for her. She's getting all the paperwork turned in, and she has to do 6 pull-ups. But apparently, that's very difficult to do.
6 pull-ups
6
in the Coast Guard?
Coast Guard.
Okay, Air Force. My goodness.
I'm for the Air Force.
We didn't have, no, we don't have pull-ups. Oh
Oh,
my goodness. Yeah, no. We have push-ups, sit-ups, a run. I don't even think we do waist measurements anymore because it was just a little discriminatory. So we don't even do that. So yeah, there's a reason why they make fun of us, but it's okay because I'm fit. It's fine. The Air Force taught me some good discipline and values, and but 6 pull-ups, like even at my best, when I was deployed downrange and I was working out every single day, I think I got up to 4 and I was super stoked.
wow, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, she is very fit as well. When she went through boot camp, she's 27 years old, competing against, 19, 20 young
Hmm.
20-year olds. And she came home with the Physical Fitness Award.
Oh, congrats. That is awesome.
So,
Awesome.
but so for her to say she can't even do one right now. So she's training. She's training.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you kind of have to. I mean, I know, again, I made fun, but if you're not used to running a mile and a half, and that's what we have to do in the Air Force, a mile and a half run, if you're not used to running, like you have to actually train and prepare
Yeah.
to get your body used to, okay, I've got to run it in this many minutes, and I've
Mm-hmm.
got to not be, exhausted and all that other stuff. But oh my gosh, well, I wish her luck and I'll pray for her as well. But I love, I'm so happy to have you on because there's one thing that I know when I go to OLG, Our Lady of Guadalupe here in Helotes, to our church, and I hear your voice, I am so excited, so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, and music does that, right? It feeds your soul, and it's one of those things that I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a good day because I hear your voice, and it's lovely. It's so beautiful. So thank you for your talent and thank you for giving that out to the rest of the world. It's been amazing. But I recall you've been singing since you were born, correct?
I've seen since I was born. My mom said I came out mumbling. Had she known what I grew up to do, we would have known. I was singing from the very beginning.
Oh, so that's how you started from mumbling, and then how did
Yeah.
it develop into this love of actually at what you do now?
I was the little girl that stood in front of the mirror with her goody hairbrush and just would put the record on, and I'd sing and sing and sing. I just always loved to sing. I started going to youth group and other girls my age singing solos. That's how I got into it. I started singing probably when I was about 14. And right away, someone noticed and asked me to be on TV. It was a public access, so anybody can get on that. But yeah, public access, and they asked if I come out on a show called Something Beautiful. So for a couple of years, I did that at that young of age. I wasn't good. I have video to prove it.
I don't
but,
believe you. I want to see it. I want to see it because I don't
but
believe you.
nothing worthwhile. If it's worthwhile, it's worthwhile doing badly for a while to you get it. So if it's worthwhile.
Yeah, you always have to. Well, yeah, back to training, right? We're
Yeah,
always
yeah,
training, always training.
that's true.
So, so you've done that. So that was on a TV show. I mean, and I guess the question would be, when was your first time that you actually sang in front of a large crowd? And was it nerve-wracking that first time?
Well, a large crowd could be just a room full of people. Yes, it's always nerve wracking. Um, but what I learned pretty quickly um, is that I have to totally just be the vessel. Just be the vessel and let God do His thing. You do your preparation and you just show up. You're available and you just let God take over. And I have being here and I'm singing away and I feel that God's presence, I feel the Holy Spirit, and I want to bring that to whoever's there, at a church service, the assisted living, wherever it is that I'm singing. I want you to experience the moments that I have here. So of course here, I'm imagining singing in front of thousands of people, right? So whether it's thousands or a room full or one other person, at that point, I'm imagining I'm here. you know? So I try to relive this moment there.
Gotcha, gotcha. Ooh, I know I would be like totally like it would be super nerve-wracking for
Yeah.
me.
At,
But
at first it is, at first, any little mistake, your heart starts pounding, and you start sweating, and you get real nervous, and it can like snowball. But I've done it, since I was 14, and I don't even want to tell you, 40 years later, it doesn't bother
you
me.
still look like you're 22. Stop it.
I wish. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm over a half a century old.
Oh my gosh. Well, you look amazing. You look amazing. So you sing with a band, correct?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your band.
Okay. I've sang with bands throughout the years. I've always had a name for my band, the band, whenever that was going to happen, and it's Divine Providence. And I started, well, you and we went to the Catholic Women's Conference
Hmm.
before um, I was selected to be able to be a musician for them. And I don't know if you recall, but I was like, I really want to do that. So
Oh,
I
we
went,
were in the front row. Mom
yeah,
and I were in the front row. Oh yeah, I remember. And there was I feel like maybe it wasn't thousands, but I feel like it was thousands of people packed in that room. There was a
oh, it was,
lot of women.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a few thousand there, at least a couple of thousand.
Hmm.
I knew like that was what I wanted to do. I was there studying every single thing so that possibly, I could do it. And by the grace of God, I was asked, and I had a group that went with me, but it still wasn't the group. So I gave us a name, One Voice, um, But as it progressed and I continued to be the musician for them, I God has blessed me with a group that definitely deserve Divine Providence. The title, our group name. Uh, this group, instead of me like saying, "Hey, let's practice," they're calling me, "When's practice?"
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're very good. They're very good and all for Jesus. So it's just better to work with a band. I like the band than solo. I like them being there. They kind of support.
Mhm. Yeah, that's beautiful. So, how did your love for music and like how did this band actually come together since you had a few iterations?
Uh, just needing to find quality people to play with me and that would be dependable to play with me for the conferences or for anything that would come along, our church festivals, parties, just people who have a love for God and for music.
Mhm.
So it's come together and has stayed together.
Beautiful. So what kind of so is it a lot of Christian music that you guys play? Are there different songs or different genres that you normally perform?
Well, two of the guys that are in the group, I was actually in their group. So I've done some secular, 80s,
Oh yeah, we love the 80s.
that we played at Frelo's,
Okay.
and that's how they came along. But we mainly play Christian. When I go sing for assisted living and that kind, or maybe a house party or a Christmas party, um, oldies. I sing a lot of oldies, Karen Carpenter, that kind of thing. And then, of course,
Mhm.
Christmas parties, a lot of the Christmas songs, rocking around the Christmas tree,
Mhm.
Merry Christmas, Darling, do that. But
Mhm.
mainly with the band, we've been focused on Christian. We've done
Awesome.
family day at Schlitterbahn. Um,
Oh, how cool.
yeah,
I didn't even know they did that. That's awesome.
yeah, with Caleb.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's amazing. Well, very good. Well, we're gonna stop talking and we're gonna start singing, right? So, would you sing something for us?
I'd love to. I'd love to. Um, there's always a favorite song every week. So this is the song of the week that I'm loving on right now. It's called "Goodness of God." I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest night. You're close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. give you everything. Your goodness is running after me. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God.
Brava! That was so lovely. And that is your song of the week.
So,
We'll have to have you on like every week to see what the next new song of the week is.
sure.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for sharing your talent with us. I appreciate you so, so much. I miss seeing you all the time because I know that there's a specific time in mass that you were at all the time. And then I would make sure that I would arrange my schedule to be there. But it was so great to see you. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just Jesus loves you.
Yes, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy.
Absolutely. So, like I like to do with all of my guests, I like to do a just for fun speed round. Are you ready to go?
I guess so. Let's go.
Okay. So, who is your biggest role model?
Right now, I would say Mary Jane Fox.
Oh, awesome. I know Mary Jane.
Hi,
Oh, wait, hey. Hey, Layla.
Layla.
One of our other sisters. Thank
Yeah.
you for tuning in. Amazing. Who is your favorite singer?
My favorite singer would be Keith Green.
All right.
Keith,
Which artist do you feel most closely resembles your style?
Amy Grant.
All right. Ooh. Okay, so this should be a fun one. Craziest thing to happen during a performance.
Oh, I don't know if this is on the lines that you wanted, but the craziest thing would be that, we all have good, bad days. And, sometimes things don't go, you don't feel good. You're just not feeling good. And when I go and at those moments, I have to totally turn it over to the Lord, like 100%. And it seems like on those, it's crazy because on those days are when I get the most compliments.
Oh, well, yes, he's always at work.
Yeah.
Working with us, through us, in us, everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
amazing. Well, that it's not crazy, but it's I guess it's a testament as to, you're like, okay, everything's going down. Everything's here, everything's there. But, I'm just gonna leave it here and then let's see what happens. Let's see what happens and you see what happens, huh?
Yeah. God is good.
Awesome. Thank you, Laura, so much for coming on. For everybody else, happy St. Patrick's Day, TGIF, and I hope that everybody has a amazing weekend. Cheers. I hope that folks can get out and about and enjoy. Hopefully, it's good weather. Enjoy your weekend and let your hair down and have fun. So take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. We'll see y'all next